Alright, yeah, welcome back to some more Witcher 3. So, in the previous episode, we ended up talking to the Pella about the Baron's missing wife. And he's...
Let's go!
Wow, that's an interruption and a half. He talked about a botchling, which is essentially the spirit of a dead baby, which is lovely to think about, but of course... Ooh. What's going on over here?
There against the dark, stormy sky, Death, the severe master, will invite you to dance. You dance in a room.
Right.
Faster.
Fair enough. But yeah, he says if we get the blood of this butchling or something like that.
Strike.
Oh dear. Oh boy. Something's happening. Yeah, the blood of the botchling will find the wife and daughter. Blood finds blood, essentially. So there's a fire going on in here. Oop, that's the broken bridge. Oh. Faster. Got some lives to save here, guys. Oh, sorry, I'm not allowed to sprint anymore. There we go. Excuse me, guys. Yep, lives to save. Let me through.
And you shan't still know younger in exchange for your help.
Oh, headbutt the door, Roach. Boom, nice. It's badass. Alright. Slightly to the left, and we're here.
Oswin! Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable! We've got to save him! He'll burn alive! Him and the horses!
Let's do it.
See what I can do.
Hurry now! Quick!
Go.
What will you say now? Next time I ask.
Well, there's the Baron. Can we get in?
Damn it. Won't budge. Probably bolted on the inside. Need another way in.
Yeah, we found out
Damn
like
it.
that.
Won't budge. Probably bolted on the inside.
I hear you,
Need
Geralt.
another way in. Damn it. Lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Ooh, lootable chest. Yeah. Right, give me some ard. Thank you. Ack.
Over here! Can't get out! Roof's collapsed!
Where are you? Oh, there you are. Over here. Can we open it? There we go.
We've a hero in our midst. The horses! Why, I'm prepared to forgive you the drubbing you gave those pricks at the crossroads.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Ah!
Oh, we're having a fist fight.
You what?
Oh, God.
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Oh, get parried, son. Ow.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
And one last parry. Yeah. And down he goes. Didn't stand a chance.
We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
Expect me to believe you are a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
An honest one.
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and the pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, and Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Oh dear.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
Yeah, you probably don't want the details.
Details you don't need to know. There's a bond of blood between this creature and your wife and daughter. I can use that bond to find them.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Yeah. Yeah, let's probably do that.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way.
Let's do this now.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
We got
Get
nothing
word
better
to
to
the
do.
common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
You'll need it to defend yourself from me. A few hours later.
A bit further. Follow me.
Alright. This is a bit far out, Baron. Behind someone's house.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Ooh. Oh my.
Look!
Oh, that's... Oh, it's beautiful. Lovely. Turn into a lubberkin.
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods!
Ooh. Cute. That's how I see most babies.
Back to the fortress.
What's this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Come on. Alright. I guess we'll probably have to calm it with magic at some point. So I'm gonna stick around at the very least. You lead the way. It's probably for the best. Oh, they make such a cute family. Oh, is it Axie?
These specters. Botchling's scent attracted them.
Oh God! No, it's
Do something!
Erden. Ouch! Oh my God! Get in here! Oh! Oh boy! Get that! There we go. Eat some raw meat. There's so many wraiths! Come on. Get in here. Get in my circle. Yep. Got him.
Pest, take me! He's thriving something fierce!
Use
Can't
Axie.
hold it! Calm it!
There we go.
Oh. Quiet now.
I mean, maybe if you didn't hold it so
What do you want to do with it?
so weirdly like that.
Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
Okay. Nearly there now. Oh, no, maybe not. Is it more wraiths? It's more wraiths. Alright, Erden.
Coming. Need to hurry.
On with it!
Ow! Double attack. Did not see that one coming. Oh my God, there's so many. They keep phasing away when I hit them. Stop that. It's not fair. Jesus. Come on, get in my circle. What? How did you hit me? Do not accept that. Get in here. There we go. I feel like I have to dodge after every hit, otherwise I get hit. Ow, ow. At least he don't do that much damage. Axie?
Worming again!
There we go.
It worked. It stopped.
I know, it did the first time too. Let's get that water. Might as well loot on the
Chosen
go.
a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
It's a good question, Baron. One I demand that you answer. By the time we get to the threshold. Which is right there.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Oh. Oh dear.
Good. Now bury the body.
powerful stuff.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Summon the lubberkin where the botchling is buried. Alright, so we can wait a day here to do that stuff. Do I need to go up to that stash, actually? I can't remember if I put... Yeah, I did put Ruchy stuff in there. Okay. So we can wait 24 hours and come back. Is there anything we can do while we wait, or shall I just meditate? Let's have a look, shall we? Go do Kira's side mission, I suppose. I think the main mission that actually triggers the failure of secondary quests is probably going to be in series Footsteps, because the Novigrad thing, I'm assuming, is the Family Matters quest. The Velen mission might end up being Kira's mission, I guess. And then Destination... Oh no. Pyres of Novigrad would be that one. I don't know. Maybe both of these are to do with it. We're doing Family Matters anyway. Whatever. Right. So. Sit and wait. Midnight.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea.
It's getting quite satanic, actually. Hail Satan!
Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Let's go! Follow the lubberkin. Don't mind me, guys. It's just a spirit wandering through the streets. Very bright and obvious. Nobody seems to care. But yeah, it's just a Witcher doing Witcher things. So where might they be? Are they in town, or have they gone a little bit further?
fucking shit!
Excuse me, language.
You hear the sergeant took a lashing from the Baron?
Yeah, they're out of town. I wonder if they're dead. Are we getting taken to a house or a gravesite?
Done some rage, my arse and rot off.
Oh, hello. Yeah, I can actually fight these guys. I was wondering if the lubberkin would wander off, but apparently not. Yep. Stop dodging. The dodgy thing. Alright. Let's go. I've got plenty of drown of stuff. I'm not going to bother looting it right now. That comes later. Ooh, off the beaten path. Towards a house. Not in here, though. Oh. Maybe they are.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though.
We got some red stuff. I might check their house. Does the house actually open? I know I saw some red stuff there, but there might be more information slash loot in here. No, can't get in there. Alright. Let's check those red marks. We have got...
A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it.
And some hoof prints.
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse.
So they came here. Must have been given a horse or left one. And then rode off.
Clothing. They change in here? Both were here. I'm going the right way.
Okay. Lubberkin, go!
Wants to show me something more.
Probably should, you know, because he's only shown me clothing so far. Oh god, something's chasing me. Do I want to know? Not really. Oh dear. Right. We can take our witch's senses off. Feel like you're going a little bit slower today, Lubberkin. I'm outrunning you now. I'm not even sprinting. And this is why we loot while I wait for them to catch up. Oh. Rot fiends? Rot fiends. Igni. Oh god. Come on. There we go. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh dear. Probably should loot these guys because we don't actually get that many rock fiends. He says as several more turn up.
Necrophages had a field day. Still with a closer look.
Ow, ow, ow. He's going to explode. Oh, it actually deals a super amount of damage to everything else.
Examine that horse carcass.
Not just yet. I'm looting. Also, I'm under attack. So what I want to do is kill one of these guys near the other guys. Because then I get... Ow. They do extra damage. There we go. God, get away! There you go. Give me the necrophage crap. Thank you. Alright, so we've got soldiers and horse carcasses. Oh boy, this one's come to quite the end.
What do we have here? Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days.
I thought he was going to say, saddle's been here a while. Ribs, been here a while.
Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Interesting. So something killed that horse and then those necrophages came to clean up the mess, essentially. So what is big and has claws? Well, wolves. Quite a lot of them. But I imagine it's bigger claws than just wolves. It's fine, Lubberkin. Keep going. I don't need to fight these wolves. Could be a werewolf, perhaps. Could be a griffin. A cockatrice. There's lots of clawed things, to be honest. Well, we found the next checkpoint. Looks like we might have. Yeah.
A fisherman's hut.
Ooh.
Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Hello, fisherman.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So, kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Remember, I've got
Pappy
two
brought her
swords.
at night. The lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster. Said she had to go back. Dunno where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up. Gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of our father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale.
Though anywhere's better than to crow's perch with a baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
'Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What is that mark?
What marks?
They's, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Magical marks.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped.
The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Alright, well, we know more information than we did before, so
Thanks
that's
for
good.
your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Very nice. Alright, so need to go back to the Baron and tell him all about what we've learned, but we'll have to save that for a future episode. I do hope you guys have enjoyed the episode, and if you have, then be sure to like and subscribe for more Witcher content as well as other stuff. And if you hit that little bell icon as well right next to that subscription button, you'll get notifications when I release new videos. I do hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.